The message that came through today was yes. Of course, use your discernment, but if you were teetering towards yes for something and you wanted a message saying it's time for this, it just came in. This is saying yes, it's connected to the crown chakra I'm seeing here. And it's like receiving little bits of, she's receiving like these little starlight things, different sides of herself. It's kind of like she's receiving some inspiration, some synchronicities. You know, you choose the meaning of a sign or synchronicity, you give it meaning. So if something comes up that looks like yes, it's a good sign, and it kind of brings you joy and that feeling of validity or validation, they're saying that's a good sign. And then if like it's a positive sign along the way, like consider that a sign. But if you see something, for example, that doesn't make you feel good, you don't need to give it any weight. You can just think of it as, oh yeah, not interested. Thanks so much for the reminder. And then just use your focus as a spotlight to move it. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. I'm pulling these from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck. Spirit, can we get a message for this collective? Something more. Okay. All right. Spirit's saying, look, here's the thing. You're actually already doing it. You've been saying yes with your energy. You've been saying yes with your inner attitude. And so now they're saying just say yes in action, like in the physical world. Maybe an opportunity is coming your way. All right, you're already doing it. And what you're doing is part of creating heaven on earth. Okay? You're doing it. You're part of the movement of the ascension into the new earth timelines. And you saying yes to these opportunities that are coming your way at this time are going to be pivotal in the creation of this. So, in order to say yes, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Because sometimes saying yes to one thing means another door has to close, right? When one door closes, another opens, but it also works the other way around, right? When one door opens, something else sometimes has to take a different seat in the priority lane, so to speak. Take it as it lands, take it as it resonates, but it's time to come out of the cave. Okay, maybe some of you in the past have, I know certainly like me, I had a lot of, I don't know, it was just like hesitancy around coming out and speaking about metaphysics at this level. I mean, I look back now and I'm really not sure what I was all hung up about. I mean, I did come out and speak about it, but another part of me was just kind of a little, I still felt a little timid about how far out do I want to get. And you know, honestly, like I'm happy to go out as far out as we want to go. Spirit in the last message was, you know, talking about quantum bridges and all sorts of cool stuff and jumping timelines. But today the message is, look, the time of this is the day of like information. We're in the age of Aquarius, and really this is the time to express ourselves for all the aspects of us to really be our authentic expressions and to come into our true letting life move through us. I don't want to say uninhibited because of course we're using our discernment and acting with integrity and grace to the best of our ability, but we're really just free. We're allowed to be the free spirits that we truly are. And I really believe almost all of us can really resonate with the free spirit because we are. We're such expansive beings. And, you know, yes, you might have to reprioritize other things in your life, but say yes to the opportunities that are really, that light your heart up and that you've been seeing signs for. That's what Spirit's saying. There's signs along the way to show you that these are the directions that you want to move in. So that together is going to, when we all do this together, we're all doing our part, this is going to bring around the new earth. It's absolutely imperative that we all be our authentic real selves. This has really been the message. This was the same message that I had just in another video just recently. So it's really about take the opportunity, come out. Those times of persecution are over. I'm hearing now it's going to be a mixed bag. It's not always going to be everybody's going to love you, everyone's going to resonate. You know, that's the nature of this reality. So just understand it's going to come with what it comes, but majority of it's going to be great, and you just choose to focus on what you want to focus on, and you're going to direct your experience. uh, don't let it stop you anymore, because really in today's age there is a way to jump into the timeline where you are with a very resonant reflection. You know, the times of past where those of us with expanded consciousness, 5D consciousness, and integrated consciousness were in the minority. It is now, I'm hearing honestly, half of this world's population has had direct experience. At some point, half of this world has had direct experience, whether it's been through, I'm hearing, dreams, out of body experiences, NDEs. Someone in the family has had things, seeing things, perceiving things, hearing things, crazy synchronicities. Um, Visitations like from the other side, like I've had. Yeah, I'm hearing dreams again. Yeah, so all of these things, it's now the majority. So don't feel like there's anything in the way. And you, in spirit saying also, you want to be around people who are really supportive of you. You know, of course, use discernment with your work and your situations and stuff like that, but Spirit saying now is the time, and taking action and saying yes, you will receive signs and intuitions. Taking signs and saying yes is going to ensure that you're going to open doors to that version of destiny for yourself in the highest timelines of, you know, establishing the new earth. Like, this is no joke. We know it. We know that there's like a timeline branch right now going on. I mean, there's many, many, many more than two, but there's two main kind of narratives going on. And one is the very empowered one and different variations of that. And then one is the disempowered one, and many variations of that. So that's the message for today. If you enjoyed this message, please share your beautiful energy, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I super appreciate it. And if you're interested in coaching, readings, or visionary art, you'll find that information in the description box. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next message.